Yogi Ferrell, Wes Matthews, Harrison Barnes, Maxi Kleber, and Dirk with a hip strain. The Timberwolves with Teague, Butler, Wiggins, Gibson, and Towns. And let's
the reasons why they're playing well. It's not all about Maxi Kleber. Sometimes it's about getting guys into their natural position.
Although Kleber,
just a point blanker, but it was still a solid move. Like I say, though, you know, Harrison Barnes trying to guard small forward position because he's excellent post-ups. He's really good from the wings, and he can just do so many different things. As Jimmy
Bean shooting in the last meeting in Dallas. Kleber inside, and Mavericks have played a couple of really good teams from the East, really tough their last couple of games.
He has quirks in their schedules. You know, it's the reality of the NBA season. It's just that some of these coastal teams.
Barnes attacking Wiggins underneath, and great defense by Andrew.
Here in the low box, Harrison Barnes.
Butler into the paint, pulls up, Cat, and off.
Last year in that category. He's 11th now this season.
Ferrell. Towns backing Kleber down. Gets him finish. Teague. Taj Gibson right there for the offensive reach.
You need to make the playoffs. You got to win games, and you know these teams that rest players, the San Antonio, Gibson, Towns, and Gorgui Dieng, and rotate those minutes. It's more the Shabazz. You know, Minnesota needs another 2-3. They need another small forward shooting guard to be able to put in the rotation, to be able to give.
Dirk averaged about 38
points, and he was 28th in the NBA in minutes played.
Harrison Barnes on the base.
I digress. I don't want to sit here and focus on that.
Barnes out of the corner. Gets to the elbow over Gorgui Dieng. Antonius Cleveland is denied.
We saw Antonius Cleveland's first minutes.
Yes, we did. Teague on. They may also have to deal with facing Kawhi Leonard on Tuesday.
There's rumors that Kawhi is going to come back. Good for Kawhi Leonard.
Able to get back up. Cleveland feeds Powell back to Dirk. J.J. Barea. Cleveland for three.
It's a great field. Boy, if we could just make that pass.
Jamal Crawford got hit.
Facilitator. He is instant energy off the bench for these Mavericks and does a great job facilitating running offense. And then he can get his own.
Your top five list.
Yes,
tonight.
he will.
Jamal Crawford. Andrew Wiggins with the rebounds. And Taj Gibson. Butler reverses. Gets it right back from Gorgui Dieng, who sets a screen and allows advantage against Barea, and JJ wins that battle. Harris attacking the paint. Karl-Anthony Towns.
How often do we see Cat run the middle of the floor and get a layup in transition? He normally gets him in slot positions, being the trailer and throw it out.
Tyus pulls up over Dirk. I love it.
To spend at target, that's amazing.
That's a pretty good chunk of change.
Yes, it is.
Kleber out of the corner.
They must not be listening to us right now.
Lindsay Whalen is in the truck tonight. Maybe she's doing all the talking. Yeah.
It's fun to watch Towns when he starts doing all the things that he can possibly do. Mid-range jumper, rebound of the game for Towns. Flirting with that double-double in the first half again.
Crawford for three. After
game, they're going to stop, turn around, and throw it right back to you.
Crawford 2 for 3 from downtown tonight. Kleber on the other end.
If Carl's going to shoot a three, that's where you should shoot it.
Ferrell attacking.
11 three-point attempts for Minnesota thus far.
Ferrell starting to heat.
For Jeff Teague, though, you got to stay in front of Yogi Ferrell. You can't just let him get a straight line drive like that. Towns makes it.
Marnie Gellner and our Fox Sports North crew along with you as the Timberwolves start off a season-high 5-game homestand. Able to hold on to it. Matthews, good contest. Certainly not his best work, but Wolves hope. Towns for three. Measury, active hands, knocks it away. Gibson able to come up with it. Then Measury with 2 inches. But only 235 pounds. Kleber off as much time as they can. Butler out of the corner. Both heated the last time they saw the Mavericks in the second half. They were awful in the first half, and they start this second half. Towns with the rebound, now another double-double, another 20-10 game.
There you go. Big Timberwolves fan, we see him all the time on our side of on the old side of the floor over there. Nice spin move by Harrison. Rick Carlisle does not waste much time when it comes to timeouts and runs. He doesn't let a team go on a long run.
Farrell kicks it out for Barnes. How pretty was outside the arc.
Taj did a nice job of sticking with it, though, and even though he couldn't get there, he still tried to make an effort. Andrew in rim and gets the lob over the top.
They rotated over to Dirk for three. Offensive rebound by Barnes, sets up the alley-oop. Towns in the paint.
Have been playing the power forward against Carlton. 9 catches, fronting him down low and double teaming when he's caught it.
Basketball.
Carl has mishandled a bunch of passes.
That's his 5th turnover individually than anybody for the Timberwolves would have anticipated. Tough tip.
Dave Yeager, great coach, and Gorgie Jang getting into the passing lane, baby, and throws it down.
Great anticipation out of G. Idea. None.
David Kahn. Was only around for a couple years. He was a really good college basketball player. And huge. He's 7 feet tall, can pass.
Wiggins denied by Fourth personal. And the Wolves get the stop. Crawford gets
a difficult action to guard because a lot of times those bigs are protecting the paint and they're dropped.
Jimmy Butler with the attack. Dirk across court for Wes Matt. Devin Harris. So after a lengthy delay, Crawford
is rolling with Jamal Crawford.
Correa free for three. Dirk, a deep three for Dirk Nowitzki.
Point line.
But Dirk was a good 3 or 4 feet back of the line. Gorgie turns around. Crawford gets inside and
fixed Houston Rockets. It's one of the things that James Harden said was the key to them beating Portland was when they went small. PJ Tucker was the 5, basically.
Butler situation, he might consider it in small doses, but it's not something he really has plans on doing very often. Should have that idea. Not been able to get any separation from this very pesky Mavericks team. Kleber out of the corner.
Sideline over there.
Shot clock down to 5. Butler pulls up over Kleber. Offensive board. Dallas has just 5 second chance points in the game. Make it 8. Correa hangs in the air, kisses it up.
If you use one at the 2-minute mark, this becomes a close game, and it is a close game. Minnesota needs to operate here now without having to take time out.
A huge possession for the Wolves to try and get some separation. Wiggins has had. So here we go. Mavericks don't necessarily need a 3, but they'll go for the 3. Matthews, no. Gibson, a huge. Harrison to the corner. They kick it back to Matthews, the 3, and time is going to expire. The Timberwolves